Hey everyone, I am about to leave on what will hopefully be about a 71 to 75 mile ride, beginning here in Key Biscayne and ending in Port Everglades, and then I have to come all the way back. So I haven't biked in quite a while, and there's a pretty strong wind today, so I'm hoping I can make it through. I'm not going to be breaking any land speed records, but I will be going over a lot of different terrain, a lot of different neighborhoods, and I'm glad you'll be coming along. Through Biscayne Boulevard, which is one of the main arterial roads in the city, and of course, this being Miami, it doesn't have a bike lane, so I have to ride on the sidewalk. And you're gonna notice this a lot in this ride. We're missing a lot of biking infrastructure in this city, and so the sidewalk just ran out, so I'm back on a very dangerous road with no bike lane. And now I am on the Venetian Causeway, which will take me straight to Miami Beach. Luckily it does have good biking infrastructure, like a protected bike lane. This is actually one of the better roads to bike down in the city. Finally on Miami Beach, and now I just have to make my way across the island and to the actual beach. And now I am on the Miami Beach boardwalk, and I'm going to stay here the next 8 miles or so until I get to Bal Harbour. Made it to one of my favorite spots, really in all of Miami, which is the Bal Harbour Pier, and it just gives you a beautiful view all the way down Miami Beach. Taking my first break of the day, and gonna have a little bit of a snack. And I've been running for almost 22 miles now. I feel pretty good, and I told myself that once I made it to Bal Harbour Pier, I would make a decision, depending on how I felt, whether to keep going north or not. So I feel pretty great. So I'm gonna keep going and try to make it all the way to Port Everglades and then back. I'm on the Hallover Beach boardwalk now, and it's a really nice, pretty area to bike through. I always love it up here. Unfortunately, it's going to end pretty soon and I'm gonna have to get on the sidewalk for a few miles. I decided to get off the sidewalk and onto the road because there were just so many pedestrians and dogs and I don't know, all sorts of different obstacles that it was really taking forever to make any headway at all. So supposedly this is the shared road, but the cars are going by real fast. And now there's no more sidewalk at all. There's no shoulder. There's just these nice little painted bicycle icons on the road that will hopefully keep me safe. And that's County Line Road that I'm passing right now. So that means I'm officially out of Miami-Dade County and into Broward County. Now I just got off the main roadway and I'm on this basically a pedestrian road that'll eventually connect me to the boardwalk. So this is much more protected and I'm much happier here, obviously. And this is the Hollywood Beach boardwalk. It's really pretty. Here's the beach on the right, and it's very much like the Miami Beach boardwalk, only a bit older and not as attractive. I'm taking a slight detour off the boardwalk to go visit Ann Kalb Park, and it should be some pretty good gravel biking. Left my bike behind to explore the boardwalk a bit, and first up is this observation tower. Oh man, these are some beautiful views of the park. Now I've come to a really beautiful boardwalk over this red mangrove forest. It's gorgeous. I'm back on my bike, and I've since learned that this is not called Ann Kalb Park. It is West Lake Park. Ann Kalb is just the nature center, and I'm actually riding through some gravel in the southern side of the park. Stopped for some lunch in this pagoda on the trail. Looks relatively new and very clean and nice. The trail itself is very rough. I would not recommend it to anyone not riding a mountain bike. My bike here is pretty good on gravel, but it's like bone jarring. So yeah, it's a cool park to visit, but yeah, not for, you know, just anyone on a gravel bike, or definitely not a road bike. So far the trip has been very good. I'm about halfway through, 35 miles in or so. Coming up, once I get to the end of the Hollywood Beach boardwalk, basically it just kind of ends and I'm gonna have to walk along the beach, and maybe there's a path along there, we'll find out. But yeah, excited to see it. So I got my first flat of the day, and honestly that's not a big surprise given the terrain I've been biking over. But I'm going to replace this now, and hopefully no more flats today. Fingers crossed. got to the Dania Beach Pier. As you can see, the weather is rough. Some serious whitecaps there. Way over there in Snipe Beach. But I gotta go a little bit farther north still. So this is the part of my quote-unquote ride where there's absolutely no riding because the sand is way too loose. But again, supposedly there's a trail up ahead, and I will find out, I'm sure. It looks like the path is indeed real, as foretold. The only question is whether it gets any more compact than this loose sand so I can actually ride it. Okay, so I can technically ride it just very slowly, but it is very pretty. The path has gotten somewhat more compact, and though I am going very slowly, I definitely don't regret it because it's so pretty. That was a lovely ride through the sand dunes, but I am now luckily back on good old asphalt, and I'm just gonna follow this road all the way until I get to my northernmost destination at the jetty. This is the end of the line. Unfortunately, the jetty is closed, so I can't make it out there, but this is as far north as I go. It's been a crazy ride. Way over there in the distance, you can see the Dania Beach Pier, but yeah, I'm really glad I did this. Now, the trick is I have to get all the way back. Beach boardwalk. Gonna follow this for a couple miles and then right back onto the street. Hey, back in Miami, and out of America. I am very happily off the street and back on the Haulover Beach boardwalk. There's Bal Harbor Pier again, but I got to hang right and make my way down south. Just finished my ride now as the sun is setting. It was 76 miles in total, and I'm pretty tired. I'm glad I did it. It was awesome. It was really cool to explore some areas of South Florida that I haven't had the chance to see before, but I don't think I need to do that route ever again, especially the unprotected bike lane sections. But I'm glad I did it anyway, and I hope you enjoyed it.